Introducing Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Icon of the Seas, the ultimate family vacation. The ultimate 6 slides, 8 neighborhoods, 0 compromise vacation. The ultimate never done that, can't wait to do it vacation. The ultimate chillin' by a different pool every day of the week vacation. This is the Icon of Vacations. Icon of the Seas, arriving in 2024. Book today. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a hater of WWE. I've been watching WWE ever since I was a child, so I'm always going to be a fan of WWE. They're going to, if there's a day where WWE, they do go off the air and they're no longer a show anymore, I'm still going to talk about WWE as if it was still like coming on weekly, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. They came on every single day of the week and stuff. But I'm always going to be a fan of wrestling, regardless of whatever the situation is, or WWE and things. But here's the thing. Here's what I think. It's funny how I was talking about this a few days ago. I remember where there was a he was like a commentator, and I remember he came out in this thing saying like, Monday Night Raw, which is a wrestling show, he was all like, it might come to an end in like 2014 or something. So when he said that, I'm like a kid and I'm listening to that. I'm like, no, why? For what? They ain't did nothing. I'm like, no, don't do that. I'm like, I love me some don't do that to me, please. I'm like, we still gotta have this show going strong and stuff. So, but and it never did. Like, in fact, by the time 2014 came around, it seemed like that they've, like, pretty much, like, just tripled in their fan base and stuff. Like, WWE, it just seemed like it just kept rising and rising and rising and rising. Like, they always bragged about how they were, like, the most watched show of the week and stuff. Like, they will always brag about that and stuff. So, anyways, but fast forward up to now and things where this virus is making everything, hard to just making over workers just hard, making it hard for workers to do their jobs and stuff. Okay, there, I said it correctly and things. I'm telling you, English is not my first language. I'm gonna figure out what my first language is, but I know it ain't English, but anyways, but yeah, WWE wrestlers and just everybody behind WWE, I feel like they're getting hit hard. Because, here, let me just tell you guys this. They went from, having 15,000 plus fans at each of their showings. They always had, a big fan base or a bunch of people going up to their shows. Because, it was, $20 to go and get some, wrestling or some tickets for Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown or NXT or something. Tickets were cheap. I think even when fans are able to go, once when all this stuff is cleared and over with, yeah, tickets, I'm telling you, fans is gonna it's gonna be sold out shows everywhere and stuff, because fans, they're gonna be like, yo, I really want to go. Because yeah, you think about it, it's like the first few shows back and stuff, there's going to be a bunch of people watching that, fans. Because my thing is, it's I love when the fans are there. I love when there's a crowd. The crowd, it's half of the show. So now what they're doing is that they have no fans. There's nobody in the audience. Now what they're doing, and I think they did take that idea from this other wrestling show, AEW. But they have wrestlers in the crowd and stuff as the fans and things. And so I'm like, okay, that's better than nothing, because before they had nothing and it was just kind of awkward, seeing wrestlers wrestle and stuff. You ain't got a fans to be there to judge them and things. What do you overall do? That's what I'm like, y'all should live stream it and stuff. So where it's we can, at least send in emojis or something. If we don't like a wrestler, we put a bunch of the angry face emoji. And if we do like a wrestler, it's a bunch of emoji. Do they have a screaming emoji? I feel like they don't have a screaming emoji. But at least clapping emojis and stuff, saying that we like that wrestler and things. But if we don't, then we just thumbs down. But if we do, thumbs up. But do something where the fans are overall being involved. And then on top of that, then they're having it where the fans are still paying for the pay-per-views and stuff. And I'm like, bro, there is nobody. My thing is, it's like half of the show is missing. You go there for the crowds. You go there to see people. Because I'm saying, there's multiple moments in wrestling history where a wrestler won a match and he wasn't supposed to, or she wasn't supposed to, and you would look in the crowd. I remember when Undertaker, when he lost for the first time at WrestleMania, and there was this black dude in the crowd that was like, what happened? What was that? Like, how did he lose? This man's been winning WrestleMania matches for I don't even know how long now, and all of a sudden he loses? And yeah, you know, it was, yeah, people, they were like, that it was funny, that guy, his face and things. But this year's WrestleMania had nobody. They didn't even have it where wrestlers was in the crowd. It was just empty. And I'm like, bruh, I can't condone that. I can't be a part of that. Like, I'm sorry, but I like wrestling and all, but I'm like, bruh, like, just the fans not being there, it's like, it's just, to me, that's why I would, if they were to do that, I think I would watch it, because 90s wrestling seemed like that it was far more better. It wasn't even like seems like, no. 90s like wrestling was far more better than today's wrestling. Today's wrestling just caters too much for the kids. But 90s wrestling, like back then, they should have maybe showed like reruns of like, you know, like popular Monday Night Raw episodes or popular Friday Night SmackDown episodes, or, you know, show pay-per-views like back then and things, you know, like overall, like, but that's what they overall did. So they were doing that at one point, WWE, but they would cut out like parts of the match, and and then it was like some matches that maybe came on like 2 years ago. Obviously, a match that anybody that's watching wrestling today most likely seen that match and stuff, or heard about it or whatever. But I'm like, bruh, like, you guys, come on, man. Like, and that's, yeah, when they were showing like the old matches, and then, because that's what they were originally doing. So they'll show the old matches and then they'll show some new matches. And I'm like, bro, like, I can't be with this. They guys, I want new things, you know? Or it's like, you guys gonna show one or the other, but don't show like half. And then you gonna cut out parts of it and stuff. Like, to me, I'm like, nah, that's not no. Well, I guess it makes sense, because, you know, there's probably wrestlers that was kind of, you know, worried, and there's wrestlers that are worried, and they do have a right to be worried and stuff, because recently, and that's where it leads me to the conclusion that I don't know how long WWE is gonna last. I really don't, so multiple people that work for WWE tested positive for the coronavirus. And I don't know, that might have put fear in the other wrestlers' eyes, because they've been wrestling at the same place since this all started. So like multiple people came through there, you know, exposed to this virus. And then it was, and so to tell you guys, so there's this one, she's a commentator, and she has like her TV show and all that stuff. Her name is Renee Young, and her husband, he works for another wrestling company, AEW, which comes on Wednesday. So they're like a rival company with WWE, and he goes like, well, on WWE, he did wrestle for WWE. He used to go by the name Dean Ambrose, but he goes by Jon Moxley now on AEW. But he wasn't on tonight's episode of AEW. I watch AEW on Wednesdays. They have like a WWE got their show NXT that comes on Wednesdays, but no, I like AEW more and stuff. I'm sorry, WWE, but Wednesdays it's for, I watch you guys too, like 2 other times. I watch y'all on Mondays and Fridays. Like AEW, they can get a show out of me and stuff, but nah. So he wasn't, Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, he wasn't on tonight's episode, because, yeah, his wife, Renee Young, she tested positive for the coronavirus, and I'm like, man, and then he might have it. Like, that's scary. That's pretty scary for that man, because it's, you know, you ain't expecting some news like that, and then when it comes out, you're like, dang, really? Are y'all serious right now? Like, this really had to happen. Like, it really had to be us and things. That's why I'm like, man, this coronavirus, it's just, I don't think it realizes, like, how much it's messing people up, you know? But, yeah, with WWE, I'm like, dang, all that news coming out, because there is the one, he's, like, pretty much, like, the biggest wrestler in the industry and stuff. His name is, Roman Reigns, and, he was like, no, I think, yeah, he had leukemia, so he was like, I'm not going to be wrestling back. Because imagine if he would have contracted it. This man could have potentially lost his life. And I don't think WWE realized you guys got to go through some, like, extensive, like, testing if you're going to have these wrestlers wrestling and stuff. But from what I heard, they wasn't doing proper testing. So that's why there was, like, it was wrestlers, it was like producers. Who else? It was some people. I think they say it was like 10 plus people that contracted the virus. And with AEW, I don't even think they like. I don't think they have like wrestlers. There's like probably some wrestlers like not wrestling and things because of everything that's going on. But yeah, they are like, I think they have to be going through some like extensive like testing and things to have the wrestlers, like, still wrestling and stuff. And at one point they were quarantined, but they were still entertaining people. They had it where there was like a camera crew would go to the wrestler's house and then they do some like entertaining and funny stuff there. That's one thing that I do like about on AEW. They got a lot of comedy wrestlers on there, and I'm like, good, thank you. That's what we need. That's what this world needs, is some comedy wrestlers, because if you ain't got no wrestlers, they ain't making people laugh and stuff. I'm like, bruh, what is the point? But yeah, that's what I'm like, all of this stuff. And then I know with Vince McMahon, and then I honestly think that that's gonna put fear in some of these wrestlers' eyes, and they're gonna be like, I don't want to show up no more. Like, there's other people testing positive for this. Like, can we do some like home matches? Can we do something else? Cause here's the thing, I don't necessarily think that the business WWE is going to be like out. I overall think that they are going to have to do like some baseball or some like like with other sports. They're going to have to stop. They're overall going to have to like stop for a little bit and things, cause yeah, it's and that's where I'm like, look, what y'all need to do, y'all need to have it where these wrestlers, I'm like, okay, if you guys are going to be wrestling, you guys got to come to this performance center and you guys got to go back home or to a hotel or whatever. But you cannot go to any other places. Like, if you need something, you guys better get that stuff. Like, y'all better be head to toe preparing yourself, making sure that you don't contract nothing if you go outside. Wear long sleeves, wear long pants, wear boots, wear mask, wear a full-on, like, wear a gas mask. Wear one of those. And you wear some winter gloves. And I think they said that performance center is out in Florida. So I'm like, okay, maybe not, because it is a little bit hot in Florida and stuff. But I'm walking around with a mist fan, walking around with something like that, and it just blows mist on you and stuff. But you guys, like, y'all cannot be contracting this virus and passing it on to other people and stuff, because I know my job, they closed down once when this stuff all came about and stuff. Like, I know, because I worked in a building. I worked for this restaurant and things. It's like a cafe restaurant. They called themselves a cafe, but in reality, that place was a restaurant. Like, it wasn't no cafe. I was like, I think I called actually, when did I call it a cafe? I think it was either in a podcast episode. I can't remember. It was in a YouTube video or whatever. But yeah, that place, it's a freaking restaurant. I'm like, they were serving food there. They served more food like related. They overall, like, it was a restaurant, plain and simple and stuff. But they closed that place down. They closed it down. They was like, we can't be serving people when this virus and stuff, putting like my life in danger, putting other people's lives in danger and stuff. Yeah. Because I was like, I remember I wasn't taking it as serious when it was like happening and things, or when it very first started, but now I'm taking it pretty serious. I'm like, I ain't overall going to treat this like it's some game and things. Like, no, I'm going to be staying home and stuff. Like, I do go out and about and things, but it's like, I'm overall protected. I'm overall wearing a mask and all that stuff, People getting out in public, I try to social distance, keep away from people and things, People walk up on me, they walk up on me and stuff, but yeah, I wear my mask. I wear it everywhere I go and stuff. Maybe not to the corner store, because I'm like, it's the corner store. I should wear it to the corner store. I think they said Friday we are going to have to start wearing masks and stuff, so I'm like, dang, all right, well, I got my mask. I'm thinking about there's like these other ones. There's these black ones I might end up getting, but I don't even know a place they'll sell them. That's what I'm like, man. They need to have it where it's like freaking Nike or Adidas. They start selling these masks at like freaking Foot Locker or Champs, or places like we need to like set up camp somewhere, and you know, we just go there and buy some masks and stuff. But I'm like, how much would a mask cost on Amazon? I feel like Amazon, they'll charge like an arm and a leg for a freaking mask, and I'm like, you guys are tripping if you think I'm gonna go and face mask. If you think I'm gonna go and spend that much. 32, oh, pack of 50. I was about to say, are you guys serious? $18 for that everyday 2-layer. I might have to buy that one because but it's like $18 and stuff. Oh, they got bandanas. I could wear my bandana, but nah, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Like a galaxy face mask cover scarf bandana. Oh yeah, that's real nice. I like that. Well, then when would that come in? Arrives Thursday, your fastest delivery. Dang, June 20. Oh, that's like in a couple of days and stuff. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yeah, I'm like, I ain't trying to wait like no week for stuff. How that look? Oh, that's actually not bad. I actually kind of have something like that, but it's like I think it's like a Mortal Kombat like type mask or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, but yeah, be safe out there. I don't know about WWE. If they end up like going off the air for a little bit, you know, for everybody's safety, then do that. But yeah, it's like, or at least like, you know, have it where these guys, because honestly, I'm like, they say multiple people, and now it's like other people can possibly be in danger and things. Yeah, WWE, they might have to go off the air for a little bit. I'm just saying that. I'm just calling it and stuff. You know, hopefully they don't. Hopefully everything is cleared up. But if it's not, then yeah, they might have to go off the air for a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you are new to the YouTube channel, like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you guys follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.